On Wednesday evening, the Prime Minister made a divisive speech from Downing Street in which she chastised honourable and right honourable members for not making a decision on Brexit. But, Mr Speaker, we have made a decision, voting down her deal twice by historic margins. It's just that it's a decision the Prime Minister is clearly incapable of accepting. It is her intransigence, her pandering to the hardliners in her own party, and her refusal to compromise that has brought us to this point. Mr Speaker, turning to the substance of the EU Council's communiqué, it makes clear that, provided the withdrawal agreement is approved by this House next week, an extension will be granted to the 22nd of May. Can the Minister therefore confirm that the Government will give us a third meaningful vote next week, and if so, on what day? Can he explain how the Government intends to comply with the terms of the statement that you, Mr Speaker, made on Monday, to the effect that to have a chance of being put, the motion would have to be substantially different? And can he commit now publicly to publishing the necessary secondary legislation and giving the House the opportunity to approve it at the earliest possible opportunity? The Minister will know that it's highly likely that if the deal is brought back next week, it will once again be voted down. If it is, the Council's communiqué makes clear that the Article 50 process will be extended to the 12th of April in the expectation that the UK will indicate a way forward before that date. As such, can the Minister state categorically that in the event of such a scenario, it would not be the Government's policy to take us out of the EU without a deal on or after the 12th of April? And if that is the case, and this is the crucial question, Mr Speaker, could the Minister set out the process by which the Government will provide this House with an opportunity to properly debate the range of alternative options available to us and to facilitate attempts to secure a majority for one of them? Mr Speaker, over recent months we've repeatedly argued that an extension to the Article 50 process was inevitable, and we've made clear that its length must be determined by its purpose. After next week, it must be for Parliament to finally determine what that purpose is, so that we in this House can do what is right for businesses, communities and people in every region and nation of the UK. In short, Mr Speaker, it's time that we took back control.